Good morning, guys. Very welcome to I think this is our second session of class, right? First introduction completed. No, third class, right? Okay. It's third class. And we dealt with a small problem or level 1 question of conversion of unit. I hope you remember. And we started level 2 also in a very, very small scale. Remember, we converted 20 meter per second to kilometer per minute. That was the stopping section of level 2. Now we are going to increase the level, guys. We have reached the topic, or we are going to do one of the question which appeared in NEET 2011. Okay, please guys, kindly when I am reading the entire question, read along with me. Then I will tell you how you are supposed to handle every single type of question in the case of a competitive examination. When you are reading a competitive examination question, guys, you have only 1 minute to solve it. I hope you remember that. So what should you do is, while reading the question, make sure you are understanding the question while reading itself, because don't take to read the question twice, thrice, because that much time is not provided to you guys. I hope you understood. On the first try itself, read the question bit by bit, understand the question which is to be your answer. You have to find it from the concept itself. The calculations you can do later on. First, the concept of the question should be understood, right? So shall we read the question? Density of the material in CGS system, right? CGS system means centimeter, gram and second. System of units is 4 gram per centimeter cube. Gram is mass, centimeter cube is volume. So mass by volume. So obviously this is the unit of density in CGS system, gram and centimeter. So it is 4 gram per centimeter cube in a system of units. Now, right, that means in CGS system, the unit is this for a density of material, right? Now you are asked, in a system of units in which the unit of length is 10 centimeter, they have converted the unit from 1 centimeter to 10 centimeter. And now the unit of mass has been converted from 1 gram to how much? 100 gram. If the unit base, that is the base of measurement, that base itself has been changed to 10 centimeter and 100 gram, then the value of the density of the same material, right? I hope you understood the reading of what the meaning is. If you didn't, please listen, guys. The question is, if a material is having a density of 4 gram per centimeter cube, where the length unit is in centimeter, mass unit is in grams, right? Then what will be the material's density when now the length unit has been converted to 10 centimeter and mass has been converted to 100 grams? That is a question. I hope you didn't understand anything of it. Okay, we'll say again, just like my previous section, we'll tell you like a story, right? Suppose you and your friend, this is you. See guys, I am very poor at drawing. Please no, bear with me guys. So this is you and this is your friend, right? Both guys come from different areas. Okay, so for you the length unit is centimeter, but for your friend, let's say x, length unit is x for your friend. It's not centimeter. So that is, if he has a rod, he will say, this rod is of 10x. But at the same time, you will be telling, the rod is of 5 centimeter, like that. See? So the friend's unit of length is x. Similarly, mass for you it is in grams, but for your friend it is in y. Right? This much clear? So you want to make your friend understand the density of the object, right? There you are having an object. Let's say that rod is having a density of 4 gram per centimeter cube as per you, right? This rod is having density 4 gram per centimeter cube. And you want to make your friend understand the density of the object in his language, that is in the terms of x and y. This is a concept question. This much clear? And now you know. What do you know? You know that 1x, right? 1x is equal to 10 centimeter. See, this is the question, guys. You know that this 1x is 10 centimeter and you know 1y is how much? 100 grams. This is what you know. Clear? right? Now I'm going to do the problem, guys. Please give close look how I am doing the problem, guys. So 4 gram per centimeter cube, I'm going to write it as 4 in the numerator, that is 4 gram, divided by this. I can write it as centimeter into centimeter into centimeter, centimeter cube, right? I hope this much is clear, right? Now that means you want to write this entire term in terms of y divided by x cube. Why y? That is equivalent to y is equivalent to grams, right? Centimeters equivalent is x here. Equivalent, not equal, guys, equivalent. So that's why you want the answer in this term. So what should be filled up in this dash is a question. Clear? Right. Now let's move on. So what is the method, guys? Remember, it is unity bracket method. So you are going to multiply 1 over here, 1 over here. Numerator and denominator you are supposed to multiply with 1. Now what this 1's value is the concern here. So let's move on. Numerator 1, what should be coming? Y, right? I have to write y in terms of 1. So see that I am going to pull up from here. 1y is equal to how much? 100 gram. So gram has to come as the denominator. So what is 1y by 100 gram, guys? 1y divided by 100. It will be equal to 1. Right? I hope you understood. 1y by 100 gram is 1. Right? Let's keep it as 1. Right? Now similarly, 1x is equal to 10 centimeter. So what is 1x by 10 centimeter? Again it is 1. Right? Clear? Now what happens, this I am going to do an extra step, because why you are require x cube, right? X cube also has to come, means I have to multiply it thrice. So what is 1x into 1x into 1x divided by 10? I am multiplying the same term thrice. So it becomes 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter. Right? Clear? What happens? This is the LHS part. What happens? The RHS 1 into 1 into 1 is 1. This much clear? Right. So what will be this term be? This is x cube divided by 10 into 10 into 10 is, there will be 3 zeros and there is a centimeter cube, that is equal to 1. Let's take it as number 2. Clear? Right? Right? So that means x cube by 1000 centimeter cube is 1. Similarly, 1y by 100 gram is equal to 1. Now I am going to substitute these one's value over this equation. See this one. So that is 4 gram. I am going to write it again, guys. Centimeter, centimeter, centimeter. Into 1. Numerators 1, I am going to replace it with this term, that is 1y divided by 100 gram. And the denominators 1, I am going to substitute with this value, that is x cube divided by 1000 centimeter cube. Good to go. Can I cut it off something? Yes, I can cut these 3 centimeter with the centimeter cube. Yes. Anything else? Yes, I can cut it off this gram portion. Can't I cut it off with the gram portion? Yes, I can cut off the gram portion. Right? So numerator section again, guys. It will be 4. There is no gram. Into 1y, I will write it as y itself, divided by 100 whole divided by, there is x cube divided by 1000. Right? Now 4y by 100, denominator should be reversed, right? So that numerator is 1000 divided by x cube. Right? Can I cut it off something? Yes. So it will be what? 40y by x cube. Right? So here y by x cube. What is the term should be written in the blank space? It is 40. Right? So that means for your friend, the length of that material, the density of this material, which is 4 gram per centimeter in your language, is actually 40y by x cube. For 40y by x cube, this is his unit of density. So for him, the value or the density of this object is 40 units in his language. I hope this much is clear. See guys, first time when you are listening the problem, it is very tough to understand. Please pause the video and listen. Okay, clear? See guys, I actually want to make you guys understand it. So I'm going to say a small thing, or I'm going to explain the same question in Malayalam. Right? See, നമ്മളോട് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളത് 4 gram per centimeter cube ഉള്ള ഒരു ഡെൻസിറ്റി ഉള്ള മെറ്റീരിയലിനെ വേറൊരു യൂണിറ്റിൽ പറയണം. ആ യൂണിറ്റിൽ എന്താ പ്രത്യേകത? അവിടെ ലെങ്ത്തിൻ്റെ യൂണിറ്റ് 10 സെൻറ്റിമീറ്ററും മാസിൻ്റെ യൂണിറ്റ് 100 ഗ്രാമും ആണെന്നാണ് പറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഇതാണ് ചോദ്യം. അപ്പോൾ ആ ടേംസിലേക്ക് ഞാൻ മാറ്റം വരുത്തണം. അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യാണ്, ഞാനാണ് ഇയാൾ, ഇത് എൻ്റെ കൂട്ടുകാരൻ. എൻ്റെ കയ്യിൽ എൻ്റെ അഭിപ്രായത്തിൽ ലെങ്ത്തിൻ്റെ യൂണിറ്റ് സെൻറ്റിമീറ്ററുമാണ്, മാസിൻ്റെ യൂണിറ്റ് ഗ്രാമുമാണ്. എൻ്റെ ഫ്രണ്ടിൻ്റെ കാഴ്ചപ്പാടുള്ളോ ലെങ്ത്തിൻ്റെ യൂണിറ്റ് എക്സും ആണ്, മാസിൻ്റെ യൂണിറ്റ് വൈ ആണ്. അപ്പോൾ സെൻറ്റിമീറ്റർ പെർ ഗ്രാം ക്യൂബാണ് എനിക്ക് എന്ത് യൂണിറ്റ് ഓഫ് ഡെൻസിറ്റി, ഗ്രാം പെർ സെൻറ്റിമീറ്റർ ക്യൂബാണ് എൻ്റെ യൂണിറ്റ് എങ്കിൽ വൈ ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ എക്സ് ക്യൂബ് ആയിരിക്കും അയാളുടെ യൂണിറ്റ് എന്ത് ഡെൻസിറ്റീൻ്റെ, അല്ലേ? വൈ അല്ലേ ഗ്രാമിന് ഇക്വലൻ്റ്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മാസിന്, മാസ് ബൈ വോള്യം. അപ്പോൾ വൈ ഡിവൈഡ് ബൈ എക്സ് ക്യൂബാണ് അയാളുടെ എന്ത് ഡെൻസിറ്റിയിലെ യൂണിറ്റ്. ഇത്രയും ക്ലിയർ ആയോ? എന്നിട്ട് നമുക്കറിയാവുന്ന കാര്യം ഗിവൺ ഇൻ ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ എന്താണ്? മാസ്, അതായത് വൈ, റൈറ്റ്? അത് 1 വൈ എത്ര തുല്യമാണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്? 100 ഗ്രാം ആണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. എക്സ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എന്താ? 10 സെൻറ്റിമീറ്റർ. ക്ലിയർ ആവുകൊണ്ട് വിചാരിക്കുന്നത്. ഇനി നമുക്ക് കൺവേർഷൻ ചെയ്യേണ്ടതേ ഉള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ 4 gram per centimeter ക്യൂബിനെ ഞാൻ ഇങ്ങനെ സ്പ്ലിറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് എഴുതി, റൈറ്റ്? അതിനെനിക്ക് എന്താക്കി മാറ്റണം? വൈ ഡിവൈഡ് ബൈ എക്സ് ക്യൂബായിട്ട് മാറ്റണം. ക്ലിയർ? സോ 1 വൈന് ഞാൻ 100 grams തന്നിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ 1ൻ്റെ ടേംസിലേക്ക് നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെ ചെയ്ത മാതിരി 1ൻ്റെ ടേംസിലേക്ക് എഴുതുമ്പോൾ എന്തായിരിക്കും? 1 വൈ ഡിവൈഡ് ബൈ 100 gram is 1. സിമിലർലി 1 എക്സിനെ ഞാൻ എന്ത് ചെയ്തു? പക്ഷേ നമുക്ക് എന്താ വേണ്ടേ? എക്സ് ക്യൂബിൻ്റെ ടേംസിലല്ലേ വേണ്ടേ? അപ്പോൾ അപ്പുറം ഇപ്പുറം എനിക്ക് എന്ത് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും? മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും. 1 എക്സ് ക്യൂബ് എന്തായിരിക്കും? 1000 സെൻറ്റിമീറ്റർ ക്യൂബ് എന്ന് വരും, റൈറ്റ്? അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ തന്നെ നമുക്ക് ചെയ്യാം. 1x by 10 centimeter is equal to 1. I am multiplying it thrice, 3 പ്രാവശ്യം ഞാൻ മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്തു. അപ്പോൾ LHS ഇങ്ങനെയായി. RHS എന്തായിരിക്കും? 1 × 1 × 1 1 തന്നെയാണ്. ക്ലിയർ ആവുമെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നത്. അങ്ങനെ 2 വാല്യൂസ് കിട്ടി 1ൻ്റെ, അല്ലേ? അപ്പോൾ ഗ്രാമിൻ്റെ സ്ഥലത്ത് ഞാൻ മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുന്ന 1ന് ഞാൻ ഇതുകൊണ്ട് മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യും. വോള്യത്തിൻ്റെ കേസ്, അതായത് സെൻറ്റിമീറ്ററിൻ്റെ സ്ഥലത്തുള്ള 1ന് ഞാൻ ഈ ഭാഗം വെച്ച് മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യും, റൈറ്റ്? സോ ഐ മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈഡ് ദീസ് ടേംസ്. പിന്നെ ഉള്ളത് കാൽക്കുലേഷനാണ് മക്കളെ, റൈറ്റ്? സോ ഗ്രാം കട്ടായി പോയി, സെൻറ്റിമീറ്റർ ക്യൂബ് കട്ടായി പോയി. അപ്പോൾ വൈയും എക്സ് ക്യൂബിൽ മാത്രം നമുക്ക് ആൻസർ കിട്ടും. അപ്പോൾ ഈ വൈ ബൈ എക്സ് ക്യൂബ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എന്താണ്? നമ്മുടെ കൂട്ടുകാരൻ്റെ എന്താണ്, അല്ലെ കൂട്ടുകാരിയുടെ ഡെൻസിറ്റിയുടെ യൂണിറ്റാണ്. സോ 40 units is the value of density of this rod. ക്ലിയർ ആയിരിക്കുന്നു? ദിസ് ഇസ് എ നീറ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ഗൈസ്. ഞാൻ ഇതിൻ്റെ കൂടെ തന്നെ ആസ് എ ഹോംവർക്ക് ഐ വിൽ ബി സെൻഡിങ് യു ഗൈസ് അനദർ നീറ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ഇൻ ദ സെയിം ടേം ഇറ്റ് സെൽഫ്, റൈറ്റ്? അപ്പോൾ കഴിഞ്ഞ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഞാൻ നമ്മുടെ ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ബുക്കിലത്തെ ഹോംവർക്കാണ് തന്നിരുന്നത്. പ്ലീസ് ഗൈസ് ട്രൈ ടു ഡു ഇറ്റ്. നമുക്ക് എല്ലാതും ചിലപ്പോൾ ക്ലാസ്സിലായിട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ കഴിയില്ല, അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഹോംവർക്കായിട്ട് തരുന്നത്. The next class I will maximum try to give the solutions of it so that you guys can go through it. Clear? Now see guys, if you find any problem if I am telling in Malayalam, guys please write in the description or comment box to stop talking in Malayalam, okay? Because I think it will be very comfortable if I can converse in, or I'll make you guys in understand the same concept in Malayalam. That's why I take it. It's an experiment guys. Now I'll continue in English itself. Anyways, so let's move on to the next main topic guys. So what and all we have discussed in theory, how many type of units are there, physical units, quantities are there, fundamental physical quantity and derived physical quantity. Along with it I told you about the third section, which is supplementary quantity, right? And I told you I will be discussing it later on. Now this is the point where I am going to discuss about supplementary quantities. And there are 2 types of supplementary quantities, which is plane angle and solid angle. What it is? Plane angle, angle and solid angle, right? See, plane angle is something which you know, but you don't know it as a same term. That is plane angle as it is named, you don't know, but it's a concept which you have learned from small class, which is geometry. You would have learned in maths. Now guys, I want to make sure you understand. See, first time you guys are listening to the physics topics, which are a little bit complicated stuff. So please don't hate the subject, because once you hate the subject, it's never going to enter in your head, right? So love the subject, even if it is tough, try to love it maximum, then it will come as it is, right? So let's move on to the topic, which is plane angle, right? What is plane, guys? Two-dimensional. So can I say this paper is two-dimensional? Yes, it's a two-dimensional thing. So I'm going to draw a paper, guys, and let's say I'm going to take a square, even if it doesn't look like a square. Does it look like a square? Yes, hope so. All the sides are equal. So what is the angle between two sides? It is 90 degree. I will say this 90 degree is a plane angle, right? So this theta or 90 degree is a plane angle. And what is the unit of the plane angle then? It is degree, which you know, right? So what is the plane angle? The angle between two sides of a plane, right? And we look it in a two-dimensional plane. Clear? So you would have seen, along with the units in degrees, you would have also seen a term where the angle or plane angle is mentioned in the terms of radian. What? Radians. It is R, okay? Radians. That is, there is another unit for plane angle. There are two units. What and all they are? Degree, which you commonly learned in your lower class, and the other one is radians. There are two units of plane angle, right? Degree is a common thing, that is, you put it by a small a small ring about a number, suppose 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 180 degree, 360 degree, right? What is the angle of a straight line, guys? 180 degree. What is the angle of a circle? It is 360 degree. This is how you have learned till now. Right? Math students would have learned in something that is pi, right? In terms of pi. So that term where you are giving pi, etc., that unit is in radian. Right? Now how we convert degree and radians, then we will learn in this topic itself. I have tried to include. Right? Or if it is not possible in this video, I'll do the next video. See, I'm going to consider a circle, guys. Alright? Now we have to find how to find this degree, etc. Right? So almost you would have seen a protractor in your geometry box, right? So the angle, etc., how it is looked upon, you know. See, suppose this circle is having a center O, and I'm taking 2 points, guys. This is B and this is A. This is a plane angle, that is theta, and this AB is known as arc. Remember? And AB is, let's say this arc is having a length L, right? And theta is the plane angle here, theta, right? So by definition, theta, this you have learned in your maths class in lower studies, theta is equal to arc length divided by radius. Okay, I didn't give radius. Let's say the radius is R. So arc length by radius. So this arc length, how much I told? AB is of length L and theta is of R. This theta is equal to L by R. This much you have learned in your lower class, guys. Please remember it. Now see, length is in the unit of meter and R is a unit of, is also having unit meter, right? So numerator is also meter, denominator is also meter. So what will the unit of theta will be? Usually it will be a unitless, right? Or I would say it is a dimensionless quantity. Listen, what is the term I am telling? It is a dimensionless quantity. Now you will ask me what is dimension, that we will take later on. Just understand this is a dimensionless quantity because both the quantities whose ratio it is having same unit, so it cuts off. So it is a dimensionless quantity. What it is, we'll later on tell you, guys. It's a very you learned the topic itself. What is the chapter's name? It is unit and dimension. So there is a term called dimension, which we will discuss later on. So theta or the plane angle is a physical quantity, which is a dimensionless quantity. So then we would say, why? Theta is having a unit degree. It is having radians unit. Yes. See, it is to inform. or to tell. See, we have to give a comparison, guys. Even if the units cuts off, you have to tell, this is a 30 something, it is 40 something, it is 45 something, the plane angle is something, right? I have to give the value. That's why the term called radians or degree was introduced. Clear? It is an arbitrary value introduced for universal purpose, right? Actually, it is a dimensionless quantity, right? Now, to inform how much value of a plane angle it is, that's why we are including radians or degrees. This much is clear? Right. Right. So, now we are going for the next topic, that is the relationship between degree and radians. What is the relationship between degree and radians? Right. So, this you have might learned in 9th. If not, I will tell now itself. Now, see guys. So here all and all angles etc. we are always considering a two-dimensional circle, guys. In solid angle it will be three-dimensional. We'll tell it later on. Sorry. So one circle, right? So okay, I didn't write the topic. This is the relationship or relation between. See, whenever I'm writing notes I have a lot of short form, guys, but I'm telling you it's between. Clear? BTW is never a short form. You are not supposed to write in your examinations, but I am writing so that I can reduce the time. So relationship between degree and radian. What is the relationship between degree and radian? So what is an angle of an entire circle, guys? One circle. How much is the angle? 360 degree. So 360 degree is for an entire circle. How? See, it starts from here, goes on. See, let's say this from this bar. Right, this bar first it here, then this bar moves over here. Like this, it is swiping, right? So one swipe and it reaches in the initial position. Then the angle is 360 degrees. So this is your theta here, right? Now what is 180 degree? When this position it moves and reaches this opposite position, this angle becomes 180 degree. Okay, so 360 degree means an entire circle is rotated. Then this theta, what is the value of theta? We have learned theta is equal to arc length by radius, right? So arc length we'll tell later. Radius, you know, say this is the radius r. Right? Now when a circle is swiped fully from this position to this position and reach the full position means it has completely covered how much amount of arc length? It has completed a one circle. That means it has completed one circumference. So the arc length will be 2 pi r. Right? So when I cancel, and what is the unit? It is in radian. Right, I told you, in order to remove this anomaly of no unit or no dimension, we are including the unit called radians. Rather than degrees, it is usually radians. So r and r cancels out. So what is theta? Or here theta is what? Question 360 degree, right? Now I'm not going to write it as theta. It is 360 degree is equal to r and r cancels out. It becomes 2 pi radian. Right? Or what will be pi? Pi is equal to 180 degree, or pi radian is equal to 180 degree. So this is the relationship between a radian and a what degree. So whenever you get a question, see, we are getting what is pi by 4. Right? What is pi by 4? In place of pi, I will write it as 180 degree divided by 4. It is 45. Right, this is how you convert. It's very simple logic, guys. I'm just including because initially I told you we'll start with a small pace. Clear? And now there is a small introduction part I will do regarding our solid angle also. Right? Okay, guys. See. Okay. Now see, guys, initially we will start with this plane angle, then we will move on to the solid angle because it is very easy to understand from that point of view. See, this is your eye, right? It looks like an eye, right? Anyways, so I am looking at a rod like this. Let's say this is AB, right? So if I want to understand what is the understand the length of AB, I have to look at its two ends like this, from this point and this point, right? So this angle, say this is theta dash, right? Now, how can I measure it in terms of angle? This theta should be either in terms of what degree, or now we have included the term called radians. So I want this angle theta dash to be mentioned in radians. So radians means what should be considered? A circle has to be considered. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to project it, guys. Project it. So that now let's make a circle with my eye as a center. Oh God, it is not coming in a circle. Let's say this is a part of circle, guys. I hope you understand. Right? And my eye is the center. It is supposed to be center. Okay? So this eye is the center of a circle. Right? Clear? Now, when it projects, this becomes your arc length. Right? Does the angle change? No, it doesn't change. You are not changing the angle. You are just projecting it to a circle. Right? So this angle theta, let's say this is, let's say, is your A dash and this is your B dash. Right? So what is theta dash as per your earlier section? It is arc length A dash B dash divided by, say this is the radius R. Let's say R dash. R dash. Right? So this is measurable. This is how you find the plane angle. Now what happens if we replace this rod with a plain sheet of paper? See guys, I'm going to draw it again. I'm repeating, I'm not a good artist guys, so please understand. So this rod AB, I'm going to replace it with a plain sheet of paper. This is my, oh good, it's good. Right, this is my plain sheet of paper. Again I have to place my eye. And she is using kajal, dark eyes. Anyways, so from this point of view, which and all point I have to look at to understand the entire size of this sheet? I have to look at this edge, then I have to look at this edge, and then I have to look at this edge also. Right? Yes. And each edge of the plane sheet is subtending an angle. Right? See? This side will be subtending this angle. This side will be subtending this angle. This side will be subtending this angle. And this side will be subtending this angle. Right? Each side, if you are taking as just a two-dimensional paper. Clear? This much clear? But it is a very, very difficult. You are having different angles. So you are comprising them into a single angle, and that is known as solid angle. That means you are considering, see the same figure, I am going to draw it again. Let's see. This is your eye. Okay guys, I drew it before because I didn't want to make an error. So this is your plain sheet of paper and this is your eye. So I projected just like this figure, right? Now what is the angle I am telling you guys? This shaded black portion, that is, see, this would have been a cone like this, cone. So solid angle means this angle. See the cones, when you look from here, this angle is known as cones. This angle is known as solid angle. As a layman language, I must to make you understand. But to derive the equation, this diagram is required. So what is solid angle? When you look at a ice cream cone or a cone, when you look from here, this angle, this is a what? Three-dimensional view angle, right? It's not this angle. That is only one side angle. It is a three-dimensional angle. So this angle is known as solid angle. So similarly, this is my plane. I am looking at from all the directions. So this angle, right? The cones just like cone. This angle is known as solid angle. So if you have to measure it, so just like the previous case, if you want to measure this distance, you projected on a side or a circle. Circle is a two-dimensional figure. Is this a two-dimensional paper? No, it's a three-dimensional one. So I have to project in place of circle. I have to replace it with a sphere. Now this dotted line indicates the sphere. I have projected this sphere into this sphere. So that means this is the green portion I have drawn or colored is the projection, guys. Right? So if you want, you can complete this as this one as sphere. If you want, it's okay. So this is a part of sphere. Like this, right? Now this is the projection of this paper as per me, or I can say shadow if that projection word is very difficult for you guys. The shadow of this paper is here, and this is a shadow. Clear? Here also it is actually a dash b dash. Similarly, I have to find the what? This area. Like a dash b dash, we found theta is equal to a dash b dash by r dash, right? Similarly, in order to find this solid angle is usually represented by omega. This angle is omega. So solid angle omega is equal to, just like theta dash is AB, right? So this is arc length or a dash b dash length. Here it is not length, it is area. So which area? This part's area, that is the projections area. Let's say that area is A divided by, now this sphere is having the radius R, right? This is the center of the sphere, it is supposed to be center, okay? Try to understand, guys. So let's make this one as a large sphere like this. So I becomes a center. This is the R radius from the projection towards your eye, and it's A by, in place of R it becomes R squared, right? So what is the angle or what is the what definition of solid angle? Solid angle is actually the angle projected by a three-dimensional object towards your eye. Clear? So that is the angle, and the equation is area of that projection by square of the distance between the projection and your eye. And the unit of solid angle is steradian. It is steradian. Steradian. Now again, area's unit is meter squared. R squared will be also having unit meter squared. So what is the dimension of omega or solid angle? It is a dimensionless quantity, just like our plane angle. This much is clear. So even if you have doubt, guys, please listen again. So what we did is, in place of one rod, we replaced that rod with a what? With a paper, and I projected it, right? So if this entire thing or the paper has to be seen by our naked eye, it should be in a three-dimensional way. So just like a cone, when I look from this view, this angle which is made at the tip of the cone is known as solid angle. Now I require an equation for that solid angle. There we produce this figure. This is the plane of paper I am looking at. From my point of view, I am going to place myself or my eye as a center of a sphere, and I am going to project the shadow of this paper at its surface, right? This green color is the projection or the shadow of this paper. That is, the red is paper, green is the shadow or the projection. This much clear? The projections area is A, and the distance between the projection and my eye is R. Then omega, which is the solid angle, is equal to area of the projection divided by square of the distance. So this is the unit of omega, which is steradian. This much is clear. Okay, bye guys. We will go on with the numerical problems in the next video.